Hey, Mitch.
Hey, Pops. Been thinking about investing, but I don't have a lot of money to throw around. Got any advice for a newbie like me?
The first step into the world of investing. That's a big one. Exciting stuff, but don't worry, Mitch. You don't need a fortune to start. Let's talk about micro investing platforms. Ever heard of apps like Acorns or Robinhood?
I've heard the names, but I don't have a lot of experience with them.
Well, that's great. With micro investing, there are apps like Acorn, for instance. Acorn allows you to round up purchases to the nearest dollar. Then they take that difference, the amount they rounded up, and puts it into an account uh, for you so you can start putting a little nest egg together. Robinhood actually allows you to buy fractional shares. So if you've got companies that their stock, say, is worth $500 per share, and you only have $50 to invest, you can buy a part of a share through Robinhood.
Fractional shares. That sounds interesting. How does that work exactly?
Well, it's pretty straightforward. You're, like I said, instead of buying a whole share, or 10 or 15 or 20 shares of a company, you're buying only a fraction of it. And of course, the app allows that because I assume, pool people's money together and actually buy a whole share, but only a portion of it is yours. When you and then once your investment grows a little bit, then you can start buying larger fractions, or even, when you're able, buy whole shares. So you don't need to have a lot of money to start out with. You can start out with very, very little.
Well, that sounds perfect for me. I've got a bit of money saved up, but I don't have enough money to, devote to a whole share. So how do I get started with that?
Well, the first thing to do is to look at these apps and figure out which one will work for you and your particular way of buying, and download it, and it'll walk you through how to set it up. They're very user friendly, and and then you can start with $5, $10, whatever you have, and begin investing, just like the big boys do.
All right, cool. So I just set it up and start putting in small amounts and just watch it grow.
Yeah, yeah, that's basically it. It's very easy. Like I said, they'll they'll not only have the way to walk you through the setup, but they have educational materials as well, and help you with getting to getting comfortable with investing. But investing is like planting a tree. I mean, you start with a little tiny seed, and uh, nourish it, by investing a little here and a little there, and watching it, maintaining some contact with your investment, and see where it goes. And pretty soon you've got a tree that's growing big and got fruit on it. So that's exactly how it works out.
Thanks, Pops. That definitely sounds doable. I'll do that.
That's the spirit. Remember, investing is really a marathon. It's not this. You don't fall into the trap of a get rich quick scheme. In my experience, get rich quick really means get me rich quick, somebody else, and get me poor quick. So investing, treat it as a marathon. It's a long-term thing. You put a little bit in every week, every month, and before you know it, you've got a sizable nest egg there.
Thanks, Dad. No, that really does help make it a lot clearer and a lot less intimidating.
Anytime, Mitch. Just remember, if you've got questions, you're always welcome to call me. I'm more than happy to discuss these things, and we'll make an investor out of you yet.
All right. Hey, we'll talk to you later.
All right, take care, Mitch. Bye bye now.